So let's do the Tenpenny quest while we're here. Okay. Wow, great view. Hey, Allistair Tenpenny.
Welcome. What do you think of Tenpenny Manor?
Impressive. It's a very nice manor.
I suppose nice is an acceptable adjective. I was looking for wondrous, marvelous, would have settled for stupendous at least.
You inherited this from your family?
The Tenpennies welcomed me into their fold, and showered me with the most wonderful gifts, this manor among them.
It's very empty, isn't it?
Oh yes, Miss Tenpenny didn't leave me with any children, just an exorbitant fortune and a few obedient servants.
Tell me about the job.
Straight to the point, huh? I like you. The manor you are standing in today is the result of generations of hard work. The gentry rewarded the Tenpennies for their years of collaboration with this piece of prime real estate, which included one of the best views in London. Except, look out there. Do you notice anything off about this fantastic view?
Yeah, it's the London Eye.
Exactly. It's that cursed Ferris wheel. When my parents, my deceased wife's parents, picked this plot of land, they chose it because it gave them a perfect view of London, not of that decrepit thing. That is why I have brought you here. I want it gone, and I'll pay you handsomely for it.
Don't people live there?
Okay, and...
You're fine with hurting innocent people?
Oh dear God, you're one of those. Listen, I'm not interested in moral quandaries or ethical dilemmas. I'm a philanthropist, not an academic. You either blow up the London Eye or you don't. As for your little mental quibbles, that's what the tickets are for.
How much?
It's quite simple. Once that London eyesore goes down, I am willing to pay you 1,000 tickets. How you do it? Well, that is all up to you. I know there's a gang of hooligans in Eastminster who stole some construction supplies a few days back. It was all over the news. You could steal those, blow up the supports. Then again, the eye itself is pretty old. I'm sure a little sabotage of the controls could make the thing collapse in itself. Take as long as you want. Just remember, time is money, tick-tock.
All right, I'll be back. Oh, how do I know you'll pay me?
This might sound strange to you, but as someone paying a third party to commit a crime, I have a vested interest in keeping you happy and quiet.
But you're rich. Rich people don't follow the rules.
I guess you do have a point. I suppose you'll just have to trust me.
All right, consider it done.
Toodles.
Oh, evening coming in. Cool. All right, I'll do it, but I'll warn the people. Can I just jump off here? What will happen if I do? Immediate death, I'm sure, right?
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury. Ah!
All right, not bad. Big payload. Is it going to weigh me down?
What the? No. No, it's pack it in. There's nothing to see here.
All right, where's Arthur? Good, he's nearby. So let's miscellaneous big payload. There it is. Oh, I had to read it. Barney, I need be too wankered to remember, so I wrote it down for you. If there's any words you don't understand, consult Danny. Consult means ask. Those building supplies we nicked, we're putting them to good use. You know the egghead's always waffling on about the Eastminster Pindar? Well, it's about time we crack it open. His Geiger counter was spinning circles near the entrance, so we're in for a big payload. I'm talking figuratively and literally here. Barney, a bit of double entendre. I need you to head to Blue Crossing and start looking for a buyer in Trafalgar Square. We'll be back in a few weeks. Remember, starting price is 1,000. Go no lower than 600 or you're finished. Finnegan. Intercept the hooligans in the Pindar. A legendary famished sitting over there, just waiting for us. Let's go into the Eastminster Pindar.
I say it's... No two ways around it. It's fight time. Now we fight. Face thy death. No use in dawdling. Time for bed. Head in my life, that was the most terrifying. The city used to be a nice place. Or maybe we were just blind.
So the hooligans didn't survive the onslaught with the glowing one. Fine with me.
Tremble at the sight of the dead.
Critical strike.
I was just getting warmed up. Fighting now.
All right, so what am I looking for here? So now, how was I supposed to get in here? Yeah, this wall, is this wall like not supposed to be there? Yeah, I think this wall here was supposed to be it, and it's not working. Yeah. Okay, I had to do that because the other side of the map was crashing like 3 times when I tried to go down the other street. So let's see if this side of the map is any better.
Britannia,
Oh,
Britannia,
Tommy's.
rule the waves. Britons never, never, never shall be slaves.
They're a welcome sight. No checkpoint on the map for them. Oh, cool moonshot. You're almost home. Traders welcome. Here we go. So who do I warn here? Wow, this is a cool place.
Have you ever thought about the people living here? Oh, those poor souls.
Hold on now. I haven't seen you before. And you know what we do to strangers? We welcome them! Sorry about that. Little bit of eye humour. I'm Fowler. How can I help you?
Hey, Fowler. How many people have lived here since it became a settlement?
I'd say about 100? 200? Something like that.
Do you think any of them deserve to die?
Oh Lord, I don't think so. I know most people here don't have a lot of options, but they're not that far gone. I can't speak for all of us. You'd have to ask every family who lives here, but that'll take a long time.
Do you know there's a man who wants to blow up the eye? No, let me ask. How long have you been living here?
My whole life. Mum used to live in Camden, but she lost her job right before having me. This was the only place that would welcome her.
Do you know there's a man who wants to blow up the eye?
What? Are you serious? How do you know that?
Because I was hired to do it.
Someone asked you to blow up the eye, and you said yes? Why? Never mind. If someone wants to blow up the eye, then we have to tell the authorities, don't we?
No one's going to believe us?
Not if we have some real evidence. If we could get something that proves he's trying to destroy the eye, something like a letter or maybe a contract, the authorities wouldn't be able to ignore that.
Maybe I can get him to sign something?
Anything will help. See if you can get this evil man to give you a piece of evidence.
It's as if we've stepped into a painting, except it smells a bit off.
Maybe I'll
This
visit outside
is
the walls.
Allistair Tenpenny,
See how
owner and resident of the penthouse room. and I have a rather pressing matter to address with the reception desk. I simply cannot abide by the view from my room any longer. It's become a sheer affront to my sensibilities. I mean, honestly, must I be subjected to the sight of that ghastly London Eye? It's a marvel how anyone with any semblance of dignity can endure such a view. And the audacity of it all. The nerve, if you will. I dare say, it's come to my attention that the common riffraff, the underprivileged masses, can see over into Westminster from that monstrosity. The other day, someone actually had the audacity to moon me, right from the London Eye. That disgrace. It's unbecoming, to say the least, and I demand that you, the reception desk, do something about this intolerable situation at once. I shall not stand for it any longer. Rectify this matter post-haste.
What? I'm busy.
Don't worry. I am very patient.
All right. Listen, about the London Eye.
What about it?
I don't want to kill innocent people.
Then just pretend they're not innocent? I'm sure most of them have committed some crime or another over their life. If it makes you feel any better, one of them, killed a child. There. And he'll do it again if you don't stop him. Preferably by blowing up the entire eye. Just to make sure.
Do you have any ideas?
I know there's a gang of hooligans in Eastminster who stole some construction supplies a few days back. It was all over the news. You could steal those, blow up the supports.
Bombs on the supports, yes?
Precisely. Think of all those rusted joints, forced to move again after years of poor upkeep. All it takes is one little push. Whatever you do, get that damned Ferris wheel out of my perfect view. The Tenpennys fought hard for this manor. I merely wish to give them, and my dear departed Margaret, the view they deserve.
But didn't you marry into the Tenpennys?
That doesn't make me any less of a member of the family. In fact, according to our marriage contract, I am now a permanent part of the Tenpennys, which means this manor, this workforce, this fortune, and yes, this view is rightfully mine.
I don't think she'd want this.
Then think instead about all you'll be able to do when you are the proud owner of your own small fortune. So get to it.
What do you want me to do again?
It's quite simple. Once that London eyesore goes down, I am willing to pay you 1,000 tickets. How you do it, well, that is all up to you.
How do I know you'll pay me?
This might sound strange to you, but as someone paying a third party to commit a crime, I have a vested interest in keeping you happy and quiet.
I want a written contract, that's all.
I don't know if you're a novice in this line of work, but we don't deal with written contracts, seeing as those could be used as, you know, evidence. Give me one good reason why I should put my criminal intent on paper.
I'll take a pay cut. 500 tickets instead of 1,000. How about that?
Now you're speaking my language. I believe that is an agreeable condition. Here you go. A written contract, promising a payment from yours truly in exchange for the destruction of the eye. Handle it with care, please. Now, as that one wise and thoroughly quoted philosopher once said, stop asking stupid questions and just do it.
I'll be back.
Toodles.
Hey, Fowler.
Hi. How are you?
No new. Have you thought about what I told you?
I've thought about it, and I'll tell you the same thing I told you before. If we could get something that proves he's trying to destroy the Eye, something like a letter, or maybe a contract, the authorities wouldn't be able to ignore that.
Will this work?
Let me see. Yes. Yes, this will work. It should be enough to get the authorities to ask him some questions. Maybe even scare him off this plan. I see your name is here as well, but don't worry. I'll tell him you did the right thing. And here, I know it's not much, but 50 tickets for helping us.
I didn't do this for the payment.
Good. Good. I'll take this to the authorities immediately. Thank you. You've saved the London Eye.
Yeah, I didn't do it because I wanted to. I did it because the quest was glitched. I picked up the explosives, and it didn't credit me for it. Don't worry, I would have warned you so you could leave before I blew it up. But anyways. Yeah. All right. I spent way too much time on this quest. Trying to figure out how to get those explosives. The location where they were stored was glitched. I had to use the developer console and toggle clipping just to get through a wall. That's probably what glitched it, that it didn't recognize me picking up the explosives. But I couldn't figure out how else to get into that location. Anyways, that's enough for now. I am done with this quest. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is Geezer Owl signing off. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.